In 2015, I moved to Australia for higher studies, MBA. After completing my studies and having 2 years work experience, I decided to come back to India. When I shared this decision with my mom, she was pretty much fine with it. But after a week, she called me and this time she was crying. When I asked the reason why are you crying, she replied that she is worried. She was worried about my future. She was worried whether I'll be successful or not in my life. So I replied her back. I said, you don't have to worry about my future because I am already successful in my life. So what did I mean by success here? Welcome to Praveen's Perspective. Here I share my perspective, my learning and my personal story. Let's talk about success. In mid-20th century, a psychologist called Abraham Maslow, he studied human needs. He wanted to know what motivates humans to achieve what they achieve in their life. So he researched renowned personalities like Albert Einstein and business leader Rockefeller, and he represented his work through a pyramid. As you can see in this pyramid, to human, our basic needs are food, water, warmth and rest. In short, roti, kapda or makan. Once these needs are being fulfilled, we look for safety and security, like personal security, financial security and emotional security. And then we look for belongingness and love in our life, such as intimate relationships, friendships and family. Once basic needs and psychological needs are being fulfilled as a human, now we look for esteem needs like prestige, power, status, reputation, ijjat. The interesting part of this pyramid is the top layer, which is self-actualization. I was being attracted to that part of this pyramid. What does it mean, self-actualization? It means being a human being, I want to explore the best potential of myself. And this is what I really liked about this pyramid, because when I was studying the other business leaders or entrepreneurs on social media and YouTube, I was just binge watching them. They often talk about self-awareness. The other spiritual leaders, they talk about self-realization. To me, one thing was very much clear that if I really want to be successful in my life, the key is self-awareness. First, I need to find myself before doing anything else. This is where I started to talking to other successful people in my surroundings, successful in the perception of society, because these people were really economically successful. So during my conversations, I realized one thing from them, that yes, they had money. In themselves, they were millionaires because they were making heaps of money. But somewhere they were struggling in the other dimensions of their life because they had no clue where they are going in their life. So I realized one thing, that it's not only about money. Money is one of the dimension, but it's not everything. So I googled the different dimensions of human well-being, and Google gave me the answer. Google said there are mainly 7 dimensions of human well-being: physical, mental, emotional, spiritual, social, economical and environmental. I realized one thing: if I want to be successful, I need to be successful in all the dimensions, not just one. One could be disaster. I might be successful for others, but within myself, I will still consider myself a failure. This is where I started working on myself. During that time, I was making good money, and because of the consequences of those having good money in my account, I was being drawn to many bad habits like alcohol, smoke and other things which I can't discuss on the screen, maybe in future. So I cleared my mind that first I need to take care of my physical and mental health, and I need to get rid of this intoxication. And fortunately, I stumbled upon yoga. Yoga literally helped me to find an alternative for all those intoxications, because yoga was enough to make me high on everyday basis. And this also helped me to enhance my perception. This is where I decided to come back. But when I shared this news with my mom, she was pretty much okay at initial stage. But what happened after that? Maybe she started comparing myself with other social groups, with those people, they were getting settled in their life, people of my age, kids of my age. So she was having a distorted comparison about my future with other people. And to me, I was studying these personalities, I was doing yoga, which was actually helping me to go inward and find myself. So this is where the dispute was. But I made her understand, and in short, what I made her understand is the whole pyramid. So I asked her one basic question, that do you really think if I'll make biggest mistake in my life, still I will struggle with food, clothes and shelters? She said no. I was like, exactly. So that means I can take the risk. You and my father, you couldn't take that risk because as a nation, we recently came out of the poverty after independence, so your main goal was just taking care of the financial situation in the family. And to me, my need is not the finance anymore. It is one of the need, but I can take care of other dimension as well. This is where as a generation we can progress. So I was 100% clear in my mind. With that mindset, I left Australia and I came back to India. So I came back to India to become a yoga teacher, to start my own YouTube channel and do my other business ventures. But this was not easy. I went to Isha Yoga Center to become a yoga teacher because this is one of the renowned yoga center for becoming a yoga teacher in the world. And something misfortunate happened, and because of that I couldn't become a yoga teacher. I wasn't happy with that. So I was like, okay, that's fine. Somewhere I read that success is a series of failure, and this is the first failure I'm having after coming back to India. So this time I was like, okay, if I can't become yoga teacher this year, let's do something else. So I started exploring India, and I wanted to start a YouTube channel on that journey, and I did that. I started a channel called Yog Bharat on YouTube. It is still there. I recorded 3 videos, but then you know what happened? Most favorite thing of 2020, Corona. And because of that, I couldn't continue my journey. Again, I gave myself a reminder. That's how it goes when you really want to do something on your own, and that's how life treats you. So now my third trial was I started a venture with my friend. We were doing good in initial month, but at one stage I had to choose between principal and profit, and obviously I chose principal, and because of that reason I had to split up with my partner / friend. And in that process I had a huge loss because I lost the business, I lost the clients, and that wasn't enough for me. So one fine morning when I woke up, I found out that by mistake we just kept the door open. The main door was open and somebody came inside the house, and all the laptops, equipments and whatever cash we had, which we collected recently from the client, it was sitting on the table and everything was gone. This time I was completely devastated. I was like, what to do? Since I have come back to India, life is difficult, and I was just losing the patience. But the enhanced perception which I have got through doing yoga, because every damn day I was doing my yoga, and this is what was helping me, because I wasn't having distorted comparisons like, okay, I'm not a failure, it's just a part of the journey. Maybe if I would have chosen profit over principle, I was still making good money, but for me it was working in the business with a purpose. So that mindset and that perception really helped me. And before that, having a clarity, having a self-awareness helped me to take care of my other dimensions. So to me, even to this date, now I have started other 2 ventures. I'm doing good. It's still very new. You never know, entrepreneurship's damn difficult. Every day is like a roller coaster. But to me, one thing is clear, that if there are 7 dimensions of well-being, I am doing really well in the other 6 dimensions. On economically, I have just started. I'm still doing good. I am making a progress. So maybe I'm 90% already successful in my life. I'm not passing my passive aggressions to others. I'm not slamming the door. I'm not giving tough time to other people in my surrounding. These are the signs of success. So I have defined my own success. That's the purpose of this video I'm recording, that if you're watching this video, you don't have to have a distorted comparison for success. You can define your success and make your own journey. That was the whole purpose of recording this video. If you like this video, please let me know in the comment section. As a human, I like appreciation, and it will motivate me to make more videos, to make more content. And stay tuned, keep in touch. I'll come up with more exciting videos, and that's the start. I'm really excited for this journey, and thank you so much for being with me. Thank you so much for watching this video. See ya.